Hello and welcome. I am David Stickney, the junior jester of Python Jesters, and welcome. I'm doing a special vlog episode for you guys today, and I'm gonna call it Python. I don't really care. I don't got a bit name yet, so who cares? Let's get past that. But what we're gonna do is I got my friend Travis here.
Hello.
And he's not really much into the whole... He likes the snakes, doesn't know much. So what I'm thinking is we're going to sit here and he's just going to ask a couple questions that, a beginner might ask. And I get a chance to answer them. So, anyone out there that might have these same questions, I can let you know at the same time he finds out. And a lot more people can really know. And we can share the love of these animals. Because that's really what I'm in this for. I do it for the laughs. That's why we're jesters. And I just love snakes. I want to own a bunch. That's why I love them. They're going to be my pets. I'm just going to be making a bunch, so I got to sell some while I'm making them for my pets. It's not really, I'm not trying to make money, but I will make money. That's just how it's going to be. So, let's turn here. Travis.
Yes.
What's your first question here with these snakes? Well, what's a question you want to know? What's something you don't know you want to know?
What's a snake?
Ha ha ha. Very funny. It's this slithery noodle type thing with scales.
Ah.
Yeah.
Interesting. No,
let's get serious here. Come on. Ask
you
me a
say
real
you're
question.
breeding snakes, so...
Yeah, it's ball pythons I'm breeding, yeah.
What interests you the most in... What are you looking forward to the most in when you breed a snake?
What I look forward to the most when breeding a snake? Are you asking me what I'm looking forward to most when I come into the season as...
Yeah, like what part of breeding a snake are you looking forward to most?
Oh man, that's a tough one because it's a real hard choice between the lockup and that egg cut. It's a real tough ring right there.
Describe what those are.
Okay, so when I say lockup, what happens is you take your ball pythons and in whenever time you're going to mate them, usually here in the winter here, fall season, you start a cool down period. What you're going to do is you're going to imitate the normal natural habitat weather. You're going to drop it to about lower 70s, maybe about 73, 74 in the daytime. You can keep the heat pad on if you want. It's usually nicer for them, but keep it lower. And in daytime you need around 85 or so still, but nighttime you can drop to about 70, 73 or so. And that'll just basically tell the females it's ready. It's time to mate. Their follicles or egg development will start to kick in. And the males will start to feel more ready to start mating. So you need to make sure they're up to weight and that they're ready. Something that can happen during that, because of that cool down period, males sometimes will slow down on eating because they're ready to start getting with the females. But hey, you never know. Some males are just hungry pigs. We all have those ones. And then when your egg cutting is basically after you have your snakes lay their eggs, you have to put them in the incubator and wait about 56 days, 55 days. Hopefully by then at least there might be some pipping. And you take
pipping?
Pipping basically means there would be almost the egg will dimple, which means it'll go from round to kind of concave in and everything. And pipping it'll almost be like little bubbles, and you can almost see the little snake pop out. The snake nose might pop out actually. That's our actual pip. The snake nose pops out. Like my little xanthic spider, he was the first pip for Logan at Intelligent Design Reptiles. And as soon as I saw that video and I saw that little boy outside the egg, I had to have him. That's why I bought him. So the egg cutting can really be exciting. But yeah, usually you wait about 56 days after you start the incubation period, and you can take them out and you can you can cut the egg with a knife, basically like a little razor blade, very carefully, and open it up. Some people don't like to do it and just let nature take its course and they come out naturally. Some breeders prefer it because it's happened where the umbilical cord of the snake can actually tangle around the snake, trapping it inside the egg and suffocating the snake by the yolk and killing the snake. So actually there's those chances where if you cut the egg, you can save the snake's life. So, that's why we have egg cut versus no egg cut. This and that. I'm an egg cut. That's how I feel. I'd rather have the chance to save a snake's life if it's going to come into my hands.
Yes.
That's how I feel. Any life I can save, it can happen. But, even there can still be, things that go unfortunate, of course.
Next question I think about is, after the snake hatches, how long does it take to reach maturity?
Okay, that's actually different based on the two sexes of the snakes. Funny enough, in ball pythons, a
We're
male...
learning so much today.
Yeah, we are. A male ball python can reach sexual maturity. It's actually more based off of weight and age. They can reach maturity around actually 7 to 8 months old, and they can produce their plugs, which produces their sperm, at around 500 grams on some breeds. Some breeds will produce later on closer to 700 grams, which is about normal. A good healthy breeding weight male is 700 to 800 grams. Anything lower than that, it can be unhealthy for the male and a health risk possible, because it is a task for the snake to mate. It's not, it may look simple to us, but it's a process of nature that does take energy and time on the animal that you need to have them recover. So, and then females, what it is they actually take 2 years to actually reach sexual maturity. Yeah. You have to wait 2 years minimum for most females to actually be viable to breed.
Wow.
Yeah, because you can have those females that just eat like animals. They just feed anytime you give them food. Mike Porter at Porter's Pythons, he has this 18-month-old pied girl. She is already, I think, 1,200 grams. She is breeding weight, but only 18 months old. She's still got to wait to breed her. He's got to wait 6 more months. Still half a year left before he can even try to put her to anything, because she needs to reach that sexual maturity to actually develop follicles.
That's crazy.
Otherwise, you would end up with like either no eggs or slug eggs, or just bad eggs in general. So it's really, you gotta wait 2 years sexual maturity, and then best thing off is make sure that female is a good healthy weight, 1,200 grams minimum in my opinion. Much better to be closer to 1,500. But if you got some beast of a girl that's 3,800 grams, you can get some killer eggs out of her. Bigger snake, better eggs, or
how many
better egg
eggs
production.
does a typical snake lay at a time?
Okay, ball pythons in general, an average is 6 to 8 eggs, but there have been ones that only produce 4, and they can be big, or they can produce a lot of them, and they come out small, or just a few that are big. Even sometimes they'll just produce a couple slugs, so you can get 8 eggs, but only 4 are good. And then after that, you still gotta hope those 4 actually live out the incubation and come out, and they're healthy. So people always look on this bright and say, oh, I take this snake, I put it to this snake, I'm gonna get 8 babies, I can sell them for $200 a pop, I'm gonna have $1,600, gonna be easy money. That is not the case. A, you gotta get the snakes to mate. B, you gotta hope it lays enough. You gotta hope it lays good eggs. Then you gotta take care of those eggs, and after that, you gotta hope they come out healthy. You still gotta take care of them. You gotta feed them. Gonna be a money loss. And after that, you gotta hope someone actually wants to pay for them. If you can't find someone that wants to pay for the animal, what's the animal really worth?
When do you typically sell a snake after it's been breeded and hatched?
That varies depending on the breeder, but a good breeder will usually say after it has to have at least 1 to 2 sheds, and then it needs good 3 to 5 healthy strike feeds, which means when you put the mouse or whatever, it's going to usually be a mouse. When you put the mouse into the bin for it to eat, it'll actually coil back and strike at the animal and take it and then curl up, or at least eat it. You want to actually strike at the animal and have some power to make sure it's healthy and it's a powerful animal. You don't want to send out something you still have to assist feed, because you don't want to send an assist feed animal to someone who doesn't have handling assist feeding, because that can be unhealthy for the snake and they can hurt the snake, which we don't want.
Yeah, you don't want to hurt the snake.
Of course not. That's why we love these animals. They're like our pets.
Should we go get one of the snakes to show off?
I think we should, actually. Give us a second. We'll be right back. We're going to grab a couple snakes. Okay, now we're back. We grabbed a couple snakes here. Now, here's a little example of a beautiful breeder male. He is my yellow belly.
Look at this guy.
I call him Jerry. I haven't weighed him yet. Don't got a big enough scale. I didn't plan on getting him, but I got a breeding pair of yellow bellies for $50. Could not pass it up. He's I love him so much. I love the little guy.
Look at this guy. Look at him. He's so friendly.
Yeah, he got his butt on me. He's such a friendly guy, as long as he doesn't poop on me. But as I talked earlier about intelligent design reptiles, and Logan, I pulled out the little spider axanthic. Now, my girlfriend named him King at first. I had to add on kerosene because I'm a sneaky little butt, and I actually wanted to nickname him Keroro after an anime character I love. So my little name is for him Keroro. That's my name for him. She calls him King. I don't really care what she calls him. He's my baby boy, and he's Logan's baby too. Because this is the first this is the first snake Logan ever hatched. I know he has pride in this guy, and I know Logan's going to be so happy to see what this guy can do and produce. That guy is just... I love this big guy. He's such chill. You want to see if he'll go on your neck?
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll probably go on your neck. He's usually pretty cool about that, except the time he crawled on my face. You guys remember that, right? I don't know if I posted... I don't know if that was on video or just pictures. Okay, yeah, you don't need to sit next to me. Okay. So we talked maturity. We have talked my favorite part of the breeding process. And, we described those breeding processes in general. He's going back the other way. He's coming around to say hi on this side. There he is. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Man, snakes are so cool, dude.
I know, I love these guys. They're so nice.
Let me hold this little one.
Yeah, you can hold this little guy. That's what I was saying. We can trade off a little bit. Hold that little guy.
Aww. Look at that face. Look how cute that face is.
So, what question else you got for me?
Alright, I'll ask a question about these ones. How old are each of these?
Okay, this guy, I can't really tell you exactly for sure. He's about 4 to 5 years old, this boy here. I got him from a Craigslist breeder that's a local breeder in town. Really nice guy. But he's supposed to be 4 to 5 years old. The spider axanthic here, Keroro, he is actually just a few months old. He was
just
born
a baby.
Back in, I think it was,
He's
I
got
want
a
to say
beautiful design on his back.
late August, early September. So he's just a few months old. He's still just a baby. It's gonna be.
Look at that. Look at that. There's not much light there, but
he's a spider axanthic. He has a
look at
very
that
nice
beautiful
silver
design.
pattern. Yeah, I love him. I hope he stays nice silver and gray. So he'll be mature. Spiders are notorious for being actually mature at about 400 to 500 grams. Funny enough, but I will not breed him till he reaches a good, healthy weight of 7 to 8. Because I just love this guy so much. I would not want to take any health risks on him. I just couldn't.
yeah, he's
just like
precious.
I'm actually getting a snowmaker boy, an albino Hetfer axanthic from Logan also. His name is Ian. I'm going to keep the name because I love the name. I love what he is. He's actually a twin. He's a twin. There was 2 snakes in 1 egg.
Ooh.
And you know what's even crazier?
Huh.
Those twins were fraternal twins. One was albino and the other one was axanthic.
There you go.
The other one was black and silver, and the other one came out white and yellow.
Why don't we take this one back?
Go right ahead. Take him right off my neck. He won't hurt. Ah, there you go.
There you go, buddy.
But yeah, let's see. He was born, about early September, so he's only been around for about
Couple months.
2-3 months. He probably won't be ready for at least another, I want to say 6 to 9, depending how he eats. Probably 9. I'd wait at least a year to breed him. I'd wait until this time next year. If I had a ready female.
Kisses on my neck. It's cute.
He is.
So I know you have another one that goes with this one, and her name is Beth.
Of course. Beth and Jerry.
Right.
Wubba lubba dub dub.
Rick and Morty's the best.
Oh, I also have Rick and Morty, Summer, Unity,
He's
Jessica.
got them all. He's got them all.
Oh, I keep naming them. I got Mr. Poopy Butthole.
What I was going to ask, though, is, so these two, Beth and Jerry are obviously a breeding pair.
They're breeding yellow bellies.
When are you going to breed these two?
I actually already have them locked up. I've been keeping an eye on Beth to make sure, to check her. I haven't checked her since I came back from Repticon lately this week, as I put her in her bin to relax in her new Reptichip/Reptile Prime substrate. I actually mixed the two together to get a good use of them. Because I like the humidity hold of Reptile Prime, but I like the thickness and chunkiness of Reptichip. So I mixed them together. So, I use Reptichip Prime, basically, in my opinion. That's what I do. So I haven't checked on her since I put her in there, really, because I've been learning to relax. She's just been trying to chill. I probably should check on her. I gotta check on everybody. I just got home not too long ago.
You just got home like an hour or two ago, didn't you?
Yeah, after a nice, like, 5-hour drive. Oh, it was so worth it, though. So very worth it. You guys can check out that video. It's our Repticon Costa Mesa video.
He was just editing it up like not even 15 minutes ago, too.
Yeah, still working on it. I gotta throw some pictures in there. I still gotta throw the music on it. And then I gotta edit this together with some... Oh, well, I actually probably won't have to put music on it. I might actually have this out for you guys before I have Repticon out as a little gift, since I've been so bad about updates. I'm gonna give you guys this, nice, longer video to really get a nice time to know me and one of my friends. So let's get...
The power of editing, you can...
Right. But what we're hoping is, I already had them locked up, and I'm hoping to get hopefully, maybe one ivory.
Describe an ivory.
An ivory is a white snake.
Pure white?
Well, it's not pure white. It's mostly white with a little bit of gray dullness on the head, usually, actually. And it's like my pastel ivory, but she actually has a more yellow linebacker. But when they're born, they're a little bit more gray, but as they mature, they become a very, very bright white, usually. But the head can still remain a little bit grayed out, but it's really cute. But they're known as a black-eyed leucistic. They're one of the first types of leucistic that were discovered in the ball python types when bred together. It's actually known as an allelic combination, where two alleles of a gene meet together, and the combination produces a visual mutation, such as an all-white snake. This also happens with Mojave to Mojave, Mojave Lesser, Fire, different ones. They're leucistic snakes. And allelic combinations. I'm hoping with my vertigo, I can find a leucistic combination. I'd love it. Or any type of allelic combination. Even a super. I want to discover something that'd be cool there. But first thing that's going to happen is banana vertigos. You have my word on it.
I'm excited. It's going to be cool.
It will be. It's a brightener and a busy pattern, if you ask me. What other questions do you have? We're going to try to get this around 20 minutes. 25 maybe.
Maybe 25.
Keep you guys busy for close to half an hour.
I'm not really too sure because I don't really know much about snakes, obviously.
Yeah, exactly.
Really
you
cool,
can ask me anything you don't know or you might want to know. Because these guys are interesting. I love them.
They are. This guy
He's just chilling.
You just go
even this guy, he just chills. I had him out before I left for my trip. I had him out, just sat on my hand while I played some Crash Bandicoot.
I love that game.
He's my little luck charm.
I don't know. I didn't think of questions before we started this.
Of course you didn't. This came out of the spur of the moment.
It was horribly planned.
Very horribly. I'm all about that. I love surprises.
Well, just tell me something interesting that's happened to me recently with your snakes.
Happened recently.
Yeah.
I gotta post a photo to Instagram. My banana's back in shed. Well, my dad's banana. King Louie is shedding again. That fat boy.
I love that name. I can't wait to go over to your dad's place and see all those snakes.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do that sometime. It's just right now I don't have another day off till Thanksgiving.
Jeez, dude.
Don't expect too much updates.
Guys,
That's why I gotta spoil you guys now.
He's always working, this guy. He's always working.
Holidays are not my friend. You gotta hate the grocery game. You know what? You do what you do to make money.
That reminds me, I gotta go over to the store.
Gotta support my python habit.
Reminds me, I gotta go over to the store and pick up some ground beef sometime this week. He's a butcher.
I'm not a butcher. I'm a meat cutter. Butcher's technically a little bit different. They can break down whole cow and sides of cow. I just cut already prepared sections.
By the way, he works.
I still get to. I just do what I do.
He does. Yeah.
It affords my habits, and I can buy awesome shirts like this from Adorable Hognose.
Oh, that's a cute little snake on there.
It is. This one actually, it's all right. It's his Pokemon style one, but he has a different one coming out later on. Watch his Instagram. Definitely subscribe to it. Adorable _ Hognose.
What was that again?
Adorable _ Hognose.
We'll have to check that out.
Follow him. He has such the cutest little huggies. But he has more shirts to come out. And I can't wait to see him. He just released the design for the new one called Let It Snow. It's almost like this one, but it's set on a white border in the snowy time. The snake has a little scarf and a little cup of hot chocolate cocoa. It is just the cutest.
How adorable.
It is adorable. I wore this shirt to Repticon, and I loved it. I got some good compliments on it.
Ooh,
Saw some really great snakes.
Question, sir.
Yeah, okay,
Okay,
cool.
Last
question for the night. Last question.
How many times does a snake typically shed in a year?
Depends how much they eat and how much they want to. It actually can vary, depending, because shedding is really basically their body getting bigger.
Yeah, well,
they're making more room for their body. So as the more they eat, the more they can shed. So